right? Pero ang motion mo, to dismiss, klaradong hindi yon tama. Klarado na mali. Kasi ang tama po, isa lang sa impeachment trial si Sara Duterte para malinis niya yung kanyang pangalan kung totoo na wala siyang kasalanan. Pero kung i-dismiss mo without the benefit of trial, hindi yan guidance ng Holy Spirit. Evil spirit yung intent ninyo. Guided by the evil spirit yung ginagawa ninyo. Tinatakpan nyo yung kamalian ni Sara. Imagine, si Sara Duterte, guided by the Holy Spirit ba yung pagbantaan yung ating Pangulong papatayin? Pati si Martin at saka si First Lady Lisa Marcos. Hindi man siya inaano, bigla na lang nag-press con at nagmumura. Mga itsura ninyo, mga pag-ugali ninyo, malabo pong guided ng Holy Spirit. Evil spirit, maniwala kami. Imagine, yung dating presidente na walang bukang bibig, pati kayo, kill na lang lagi. Hello po mga kababayan, si Dante Maravillas, Bicolano vlogger, broadcast journalist from Albay. So pag-usapan natin itong impeachment kasi bukas magko-convene yung Senado as an impeachment court para pag-usapan po yung impeachment case na dineclare mga kababayan ng Supreme Court bilang unconstitutional. Although, po nag-file ng motion for reconsideration yung Congress at ni-remind ng ating speaker, ni Speaker Martin Romualdez, na kayuan niya ng mga justices tulad ng presidente, vice-presidente, mga impeachable officials din sa niya kayo. O diba? Tama naman yung pag-remind. Baka kasi nakalimot yung mga Supreme Court justices that they themselves are impeachable officers. Sabi po sa message na pinalabas ni Speaker Martin Romualdez. Pero sabi ni Martin, this is not an act of defiance, but an act of duty. Diba? Pero sabi niya, the House will not bow in silence. Yan si Martin Romualdez. Hindi mananahimik ang Congress. Let us be clear. The Constitution says the House of Representatives shall have the exclusive power to initiate all cases of impeachment. That power is not shared, not subject to pre-approval, and not conditional. O diba? O ngayon, ang sabi ni Senate spokesman Attorney Tongol, a senator's debate, impeachment process won't die tomorrow. So kung babasahin natin between the lines, we will assume na walang dismissal. Hindi mangyayari ang motion to dismiss guided by the Holy Spirit, sabi ni Bato de la Rosa. Yun ang niyang gagawin ko bukas. Sa Wednesday, April 6, I'll be guided by the Holy Spirit again. Ganon mga kababayan si Bato. Sabi rito sa balita kapon, De La Rosa turns to Holy Spirit anyo ahead of Duterte impeachment vote. Malabo na guided dito ng Holy Spirit po. Ano tingin ninyo? Sabi ko nga po, pag yaga-yaga yan po dito sa amin, equivalent to blasphemy. Binabastos niya mga kababayan ang guidance ng Holy Spirit. Ginagamit niya mga kababayan para papaniwalain yung mga mamamayang Pilipino. Paano maging guided by the Holy Spirit ang isang tulad po ninyong pinagtatakpan yung mali? Walang ganun po sa Holy Spirit na pagtakpan ng mali. Tapos sasabihin mo, guided ka ng Holy Spirit. Diba po? That is a great insult sa Holy Spirit. Equivalent to blasphemy. Yan ang sabi niya, we ask you, Holy Spirit, to fill and move us in our debates and discussions on various issues of national interest, including the recent Supreme Court ruling on the impeachment of Vice President Sara Duterte, sabi ni Bato. We may not be ruled by our anger and hatred, not even by our personal alliances and biases. Instead, may we be guided by the clarity and wisdom that only your Spirit can provide. Grant us unity in our deliberations that we may walk together in the pursuit of what is right and life-giving for our institution, our nation, and our world, sabi po niya. In pursuit of what is right. Pero ang motion mo, to dismiss, klaradong hindi yon tama. Klarado na mali. Kasi ang tama po, isa lang sa impeachment trial si Sara Duterte para malinis niya yung kanyang pangalan kung totoo na wala siyang kasalanan. Pero kung i-dismiss mo without the benefit of trial, hindi yan guidance ng Holy Spirit. Evil spirit yung intent ninyo. Guided by the evil spirit yung ginagawa ninyo. Natakpan nyo yung kamalian ni Sara. Imagine, si Sara Duterte, guided by the Holy Spirit ba yung pagbantaan yung ating Pangulong papatayin? Pati si Martin at saka si First Lady Lisa Marcos. Hindi man siya inaano, bigla na lang nag-press con at nagmumura. Mga itsura ninyo, mga pag-ugali ninyo, malabo pong guided ng Holy Spirit, evil spirit, maniwala kami. Imagine, yung dating presidente na walang bukang bibig, pati kayo, kill na lang lagi, nasa bibig. Tapos sasabihin ninyo, guided by the Holy Spirit kayo. That is a great insult sa Holy Spirit. Umayos ka, Bato de la Rosa. Pag lumabas na yung warrant of arrest against sa inyo, yun ang guided by the Holy Spirit, si General Torre. Yung pag-arrest kay Digong at saka kay Pacquiao, yun ang totoong guided by the Holy Spirit. Kasi yun ang tama na dapat ginagawa. Papanagutin yung mga nagkasala. Yan ang guided by the Holy Spirit. Pero pagtakpan yung mali, malabo na guided by the Holy Spirit. Naintindihan mo na ba to? Ito, maniwala pa tayo rito na guided dito ng Holy Spirit. Civil society groups ask Supreme Court to reverse BP Sara impeachment ruling. A coalition of civil society and church leaders, concerned citizens and academics has urged the Supreme Court to reverse its decision to invalidate the articles of impeachment against Vice President Sara Duterte. The alliance led by the group Taong Bayan Ayaw sa Magnanakaw at Abusado, Tama Na, submitted a letter to the Supreme Court Tuesday, ngayong araw na to, which was signed by over 100 individuals and organizations. They argue that the court's ruling represent a dangerous overreach that could pave the way for impunity for high-ranking officials. Yesterday, the House of Representatives has asked the Supreme Court to reconsider its ruling, maintaining that there was no violation of one-year bar rule and the constitutional right to due process. In a motion for reconsideration, the House contended that while it respects the Supreme Court's expanded power of judicial review, this power is not absolute, unlimited, not all-encompassing. The legislative body claimed that the Court's decision went beyond its mandate by modifying clear constitutional provisions and intruding upon the House exclusive power to initiate impeachment proceedings. Yan, maniwala pa tayong guided by the Holy Spirit siya. Pero yung sinasabi ni Bato, malabo po. Gusto mong pagtakpan si Sara Duterte, tapos guided by the Holy Spirit. Yung Supreme Court, ganun din. Malabo na guided din yun ng Holy Spirit. Baka Spirit of the Glass. Ano ba? O ngayon, ang sabi rito, bukas, hindi pa daw katapusan. Tingnan natin, bantayan natin mga kababayan kung totoo. Yan sabi rito, there is a possibility that impeachment proceedings against Vice President Sara Duterte will not die. Bukas, August 6, sabi po ng impeachment court spokesperson na si Attorney Reginald Tongol. Sabi niya, yung mga senador niya are now preparing for the impeachment debate that they would go through bukas, August 6. So ito niya yung mga possible scenarios na mangyayari bukas. Sabi niya, there are many questions that came out in their caucus. Nag-usap-usap kasi yung mga senador, ini caucus po. One of that is the question whether or not they should convene as an impeachment court. O kaya, yung Senado, the Senate plenary will be able to vote on that. So sabi ni Tongol, there will also be discussions on whether or not the Senate will abide by the Supreme Court's ruling, which declared the articles of impeachment against Duterte unconstitutional. And last niya is the possibility for them to wait for the motion for reconsideration, which was filed yesterday ng Congress. Senators would also consider the contents of the House of Representatives motion. With this, sabi ni Tungkol, there will be most likely senators who will move to defer the voting on the floor and wait for the High Court's decision on the lower chamber's motion for reconsideration. One of the motions that may possibly raise is to defer the voting on this issue. We can possibly see that the impeachment process will not die tomorrow. So yan ang kwento nila. Pero siyempre, yung sa minority, babantayan nilang maigi. Baka itong mga sinasabi nila baliktad. That's the usual thing na nangyayari. Kasi yung mga kaalyado ni Digong sa Senado, the Duterte Senators, lahat yan baliktad magsalita. Baliktad yung mga ginagawa sa kanilang mga sinasabi. Kaya hindi mo pwedeng pagkatiwalaan kasi yung idol nila baliktad ang utok. O diba? Guided by leaders na baliktad ang pag-iisip. So anyway, ito pinapaabot lang natin sa inyo yung mga possibility or possible scenarios. Pero siyempre, hindi basta magtitiwala yung Senate minority. Nakabantay mga kababayan sa bawat motion. Of course, makikipagbalitaktakan si Risa Hontiveros, si Tito Sen, at iba pang mga kaalyado nila. Kahit si Kiko Pangilinan at saka si Bam Aquino belonging to the majority. Pero sa isyong ito, I think kapareho ang kanilang magiging posisyon with the minority. Ito nga si Aquino, si Bam Aquino po ito. Saka si Hontiveros, ang tanong nila, why rush Senate vote on Duterte impeachment? Bakit kailangang madaliin? Unang-una, tinulugan na nga nila. Bakit ngayon mamadiliin kasi pabor yung desisyon ng Supreme Court? Hindi pa man po final. Sabi ni Bam Aquino, the Senate impeachment court should proceed with the trial, which already started on June 10 during the 19th Congress. For me, the process has already begun. The impeachment already started. Summons were issued, and there has already been a reply. It's already in motion. So, my call to my fellow senators is that we should convene as an impeachment court and decide then what to do, whether to proceed or not to proceed. But what's important is that we do it on our own terms. The argument, why are we rushing, is also important. The House of Representatives still has a pending motion for reconsideration. So why don't we wait for the Supreme Court's decision on that motion before moving forward? Sabi po niya. After all, sabi po ni Bam Aquino recognized that in the end, they would have to respect the decision of the Supreme Court. But as Senator, I believe it's important that we stand firm for the independence of the Senate. Hontiveros shared Aquino's sentiment, saying that proceeding with the impeachment trial and wait for the court's final decision are the options available for the Senate impeachment court. While some of her colleagues are posing for the immediate junking of the impeachment case, she questioned the basis for its dismissal when the court has yet to see a single evidence or hear a witness to make such a decision. Another prevailing sentiment, she said, is for the Senate to be on standby while waiting for the Supreme Court final decision on the impeachment case against Duterte. I mean, why are we in such a rush, right? Sabi po niya. So, abangan natin mga kababayan bukas kung i-railroad po ng Senado itong impeachment case ni Sara Duterte.